Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing this channel for the first time, my name is Sophia and you are watching Jofia DIY. In today's video, I'll be making laundry bar soap, commercial laundry bar soap using a simple method. Okay, now I have some ingredients here. I have my oil, I have my caustic soda, and I have my soda ash. These are the three things I'll be using, and I also have my foam booster and my mixing bowl. Okay, this is my mold. I'll be using this mold for today, okay, because it's a small portion. All right, now without wasting too much time, let's get started. I will pour my oil into my mixing bowl. Okay, this is I'll pour my oil into my mixing bowl and go ahead and start adding other ingredients. Please, if you have not made soup before, laundry bar soup before, please kindly stay back and watch this video. Okay, now I'll be adding in my color. If you want to use color, you add in your color into your oil. Okay, now to make your color last long, you dissolve it into a little amount of oil like I did so with mine. Okay, now as a beginner, you have to start pouring your caustic soda into the oil and mix it very well. But for the sake of those that always get bad oil, there's some oil that when you pour it into when you mix it with your caustic soda, it will solidify immediately and it will be difficult to work with. Okay, so in the case of those people, that is why you have to mix the caustic soda and the soda ash solution together. All right, so that by the time you finish adding it, you have a free mixing, batter. Okay, so I will be adding the mixture, the caustic soda and the soda ash solution into the oil, and I'll be mixing it until I achieved a pap like texture. Pap. Okay, watery pap, how it looks. So that is the texture I will get to. Then I will add my foam booster. If you are using that, your fragrance, and you pour into your mold. Okay, now this at this stage you can add your oil. If you do not add it into your oil, okay, you can still add your oil at this point. All right, so I'll make sure that everything mixes up together, so that water will not settle down. All right, so you mix everything, make sure that everything mixes together. Okay, I'm beginning to have a light trace. Okay, I'll still mix it one more time, okay, before adding my foam booster. I'll be using sulfonic acid. This is just 20 ml or so. Okay, I'll be using sulfonic. You can use SLS, you can use Texapon, whichever one you can use. The normal foam booster they sell in chemical shops, the local one. You can add your fragrance and pour into your mold like this, but I will divide this soap into three parts because I want to have some shade of colors. Okay, but if you want to have a particular color, just one type of color in your soap, you can add your color in your oil, dissolve your color in your oil, or you add your color at this stage. Okay, but make sure that the color you are using is oil soluble color. Don't They have oil soluble color, they have water soluble color. Make sure you are using oil soluble color and dissolve the color in oil, a little amount of oil, before you start using it. You don't just take color and add into your soup. It's not going to dissolve. It's not going to give you a smooth, colorful blend. Okay, so I'll add in some colors to the two portions, then the other one I will leave it plain like that, white. Okay, I'll be going with my green color. I'm going with green color first. Now if you want your color to, like I said earlier, if you want your color to last for you not to waste color, get a little pet bottle like the one you are seeing. Add a small amount of oil, coconut oil or palm kernel oil, or you add your color into the container, then you add in your oil, just a little amount of oil to dissolve the color. And the longer the color stays in that oil, the better it becomes. Okay, so that is how I store all my colors. All right, so this is my green color, and the other one I'll be adding in yellow color. I think, yes, I'll be using yellow color for this one. Okay, so please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click that subscribe button and also click on the notification bell beside it. Please don't endeavor to, don't forget to leave a comment below, because your comments keeps me going. Your comment encourages me. If there's anything you want, any request you want, just comment it below. Okay, so I will go ahead and add it into my mold. I'll give it a mix the second time, then add it into the mold. Okay, this is a smaller batch, like I said. That is why I'm not using the commercial mold. This is just the smaller batch that I'm making for and demonstrating this for those in my paid class, in my online training. Okay, I'm making this particular soup for them to demonstrate. Most of them don't, as I was explaining to them, they were confused, so I had to make this video so that they will all watch it. Okay, so that is it. But if you are using a commercial mode, that commercial mode contains about 6 liters of oil. All right, 6 liters of oil and other fillers that you add to boost the quality, the effect, to also boost to puff the soap, to increase the soap, okay, in volume. All right, so that is just it. You just pour it into your mold and leave it for 5 hours before you cut. Using this method I have given to those in my paid class, 5 hours is okay. You unmold your soap, you cut, then leave for 1 week and start selling. All right, you can even sell after you've cut the soap. Okay, that's it. Then I will come back. I will keep the soap in a safe place and come back to unmold it and cut after 5 hours. All right, thank you all so much for always staying with me. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for the love you people are showing me. It is massive. I'm not taking it for granted. I appreciate you all. Okay, in the 5 hours, I will show you how I cut the soap using a commercial standard cutter. Okay, don't go anywhere. Stay right here and watch me do that soon. Okay, this is 5 hours of making the soap, and this is the cutter I talked about. This cutter comes with 3 cutting sets: the first cutting set, the second, and the last cutting. This particular one now is the first cutting of 100 grams of soap, which is the soap they normally sell 50 naira when things were okay, perfectly fine. Then this is the first cutter. After the first cutting, you will have to remove the cutter and placing and fixing the second cutter. Okay, now let me remove this. I've finished cutting the first set. Let me remove and put in the second cutter, which will, pieces the soap log for me. Okay, this is how you use it. Can you see? Okay, you make sure that the cutter fixing well on the table, and make sure that the cutter align with the side of the table. Okay, now this is how it pieces the soap. Can you see the soap? Okay, so that's how you will do until you finish piecing all the soap log before you now cut into your desired quantity, desired size, if it's 50 naira size or 100 naira size of soap. But this one is 15 naira size of soap. Can you see how strong the soap is under 5 hours? Okay, see the texture, see the smoothness of the soap. Okay, so that's just with the cutter. Actually, this particular cutter, there are so many cutters out there, there are so many of them, but this is the one I recommend for everybody, for beginners, because this is what I use
for my commercial laundry bar soap. Okay, now after slicing the soap log, we have to place it in like this to cut the final to give it the final cutting. Okay, this is how you place. Make sure that the soap aligned with the cutter so that you get a smooth cutting. Okay, see how beautiful the soap is, see how smooth the soap is. Okay, this particular soap now is sold for 100 naira, and people were saying that there's no gain in commercial in laundry bar soap. There's no gain. Who told you that? Who said that? This particular one, using a retail costing price, I produced this soap with 1,105 naira. Okay, or let me say 1,120 naira approximately, and I got like 18 pieces of this soap. I'm not including the off cut. So 100 naira times by 18 gives you how much? 1,800 minus how much I used in purchasing the chemicals I used here. Okay, there is profit in it. The only thing is that if you know how to manipulate, how to measure out your caustic soda, how to dissolve it, how to use the right amount to mix with your oil, there's profit in it. Okay, and there are other methods. There are other methods that you can use to get, make double profit in your soap making. I also teach that in my training. Okay, now this is a groove maker. If you want your soap to have a groove,
This table comes with a groove by the this side and the other side. Okay, it comes with a side groove like this, and also comes with up and down groove. Okay, so this is how you use the side groove. You place your soap and straight forward. Make sure your hand is straight, and your soap will come out like so. Okay, thank you all for watching. See you all in the next video.